This is PBS, the Public Broadcasting Service.
So I met these two young gentlemen with this camera, and I really had to ask, like, where did this come from? Why are you doing this, basically? Why? And they said they were making a film. I'd say there's no such thing as single happiness here. And they're claiming times two. Maybe these guys are on something with their looks and, the way they carry themselves. Sword Johnstone. Who is this blinking fellow, Mike Babiar? Who is this guy that likes to blink? But they seem like they knew what they were doing. They didn't know how to get there. There's a strange breed in this artistic filmmaking world that these people, they knew what they wanted. They had a good vision. They had a strong vision. They didn't know how to get there at all. Maybe it was fate. Maybe it was someone like me had to meet these people and guide them, essentially. I didn't have a project at the time. I had no money. I live in a closet above a nightclub.
Safety and industrialness, those two just don't go together.
Doing whatever I had to do to get by. It was like I was 18 years old again. And it just struck me. It was like, these kids, similar situation when people start out in life. They didn't have anything. They had a DV cam. I'm used to shooting 35. So these kids, basically, I got a lot more experience, but they had their vision, and they're cruising around on their, having a good time, cruising around on their skateboards with their DV camera, and I thought, maybe I could help these guys out. Maybe I could show them how it's done. They had the vision. I didn't have a vision at the time, so why not jump on board, more or less? I could show these kids something, I could mentor these kids, and I did. At the time, it felt like some kind of Hollywood movie. Maybe when you're just so emotional and so down that when something little comes along your way, you embrace it and you think it's something bigger than it actually is. Because really it wasn't that big. In retrospect, at the time it was a lifesaver. I needed something